Hello everyone, welcome to ACE Online, and in this particular video I am back with the series of 1000+ questions based on quantitative aptitude and the reasoning. So again I am saying the same line, these sessions are beneficial for all those students who are preparing for any competitive exams in which there is a section of quantitative aptitude and reasoning. Or specifically if I talk about if you are preparing for any railway based exam, any SSC based exam, any banking based exam, or some central level based exam or state based level exam, or some technical based examinations as well, in which there is a section of these topics, then these sessions are very beneficial for you. So don't forget to share the link of this particular video to your respective family members, to your friends, to your known persons who are preparing for these competitive exams, right? So without wasting much more time, let's start our today's session and let's see what kind of questions we are having and how we are going to approach them. So this is the very first question, and the question is saying that if a 5-digit number, this one, is divisible by 3, 7 and 11, then what is the value of 3x minus 5y? What we need to do? We just simply need to figure out the value of 3x minus 5y. How we are going to approach this particular question? Any one of you in the comment section? First, what we need to do, we just simply need to figure out the digits first, or we can say the value of x and y first. Okay, what value we people are getting? Okay, let's start doing it. We know that we are having a number, right? We are having this number 676xy, and the question is saying that this number is divisible by 3, 7 and 11. This number is divisible by all of these three, right? So whenever we do have such kind of questions, first what we need to do, we just simply need to find out the LCM of these three numbers. What we need to do, we just simply need to find out the LCM of these numbers. As I can see that 3, 7, 11 all are co-prime numbers, right? All of them are co-prime numbers. So whenever we do have co-prime numbers, the product of them is our LCM, right? So 3 into 7, that is 21, and when we multiply 21 into 11, it will give me 231, right? It will give me 231. So the LCM of 3, 7 and 11 is nothing but 231, okay. So currently what I am doing, I am just assuming that the value of x and y both is equals to 0, right? What I am doing, I am just assuming that the value of x and y is 0. And if I divide it by 231, what value I'll get? I'll get some remainder, right? What value I am getting over here? Any one of you in the comment section? If I'll divide it with the help of 231, what value I am getting? Or if you are not able to solve it like this, what you can do? You can just put it like this. And as we know that this number is nothing but the product of this one, so you can break it like this and you can divide it like now as well. So what value we are getting in the remainder? A very good evening, Pawan. Any one of you in the comment section, what remainder I am getting over here? No one? So if I solve this one, this particular thing, I'll get 148 as my remainder. Remainder always shows us the extra number or extra amount, right? But what I need to do, I need to make sure that this number is divisible by all of these three. So what I'll do, I'll just simply subtract my remainder from this particular number, from the divisor, right? So if I subtract it, so what number I will get over here? 11, so 3, 11 minus 8, 3. Here I am get 22, 22 and this one. So here what value we are getting? This will become 83, right? It will become 83. So what I need to do, if I need to make this numbers completely divisible by 231, that means I need to add this number in this particular number. So the new number that we got over here is, new number is nothing but 67600 plus 83. That means the new number is this one, right? The new number is this one. But the question is saying we don't need to find out the new number. Basically, the ultimate answer that I want is of this one. So, if I compare this value and this value, I can easily able to say that the value of x is nothing but 8 and the value of y that we got over here is 3. Now, I'll just simply substitute this in this one, and what I'll get? 3 into x minus 5 into y. So here I am getting 24, 24 minus 15. I got my answer as 9. I got my answer as 9. Option number C is the correct one. Option number C is the correct one. Is it clear? The correct answer over here is your option number C. Is it clear to everyone? So whenever we do have such type of questions, what we need to do? First we need to find out the LCM and we need to figure out the remainder, right? And we just simply subtract the remainder from the division and we will get the extra term that we need to add in a particular number. So once we will get the number, we will figure out the digits and we can easily able to calculate as per the requirement. Is it clear? Next. Okay, so very good Jaipur, very good Milan. So the next question is very simple and the question is asking, what is the remainder when 127 to the power 97 plus 97 to the power 97 is divisible by 32? What I need to figure out? I need to figure out the remainder. What I need to figure out? I need to figure out the remainder. Let's see who will answer first. This is a very simple question. The question is simply saying that if you will divide 127 to the power 97 plus 97 to the power 97 and if you divide the whole term by 32, what remainder you got? A very good evening, Laddu. So what answer we people are getting over here? Any one of you in the comment section? It's a very simple one, trust me. Okay. So I know that if I see this number, I got to know that if I multiply 32 by 4, I'll get 128, right? And if I multiply 32 by 3, I will get 96, right? And both of these two numbers are nearby to this base numbers, right? So instead of writing 127, what I'll write? I'll write 128 minus 1. This is again equal to 127 only to the power 97 plus. Here I'll break it like this, 96 plus 1 to the power 97, right? And I'll divide it by 32, right? Okay. Now I know that if I'm give me 128, that means this number is not going to give me any remainder, right? So in this whole term, I'm only left with minus 1 to the power 97, right? Similarly, if I'll see this particular number, this number is not give me any remainder, right? That means here I'm left with, here we are having plus and here I'm left with plus 1 to the power 97 and I need to divide it by 32, right? Okay. Whenever we are having minus sign and we are having odd power, it will remain same in the case of 1. So here I am left with minus 1 plus here it will gives us 1 only divided by 32. Minus 1 plus 1 I eliminated and ultimately I will get 0 as my remainder. Ultimately I will get 0 as my remainder. Option number D is the correct one. Option number D is the correct one. Mohit, I am very good. How about you all? But the correct answer over here is your option number D, not option number A. Is it clear? Clear? Is it clear to everyone? Okay, let's move towards the next question and let's see what next question we are having. The next question is, the sum of two numbers is 1215 and their HCF is 81. If the numbers lie between 500 and 700, then the sum of the reciprocal numbers. Now what we need to do, we just simply need to figure out the sum of the reciprocals of the original numbers. So how we are going to solve this particular question? Mohit, answer this one. I'll speak in Hindi afterwards. This is a very simple question. All you need to do is you just simply need to apply the properties of LCM and HCF in it and you will get your answer. Trust me, it's a very, very simple one. Here you are having two numbers and the sum of two numbers is nothing but 1215 and the HCF is 81. So use this particular clue and let me know what answer you people are getting. Okay, let's start solving it. Here I know that it's just common in both the numbers or the certain numbers we are having, right? So if I am having two numbers, so I can assume that I am just assuming my numbers should be 81x and 81y. These are my two numbers, right? Why I am assuming it like this? Because it is clearly mentioned that the HCF of these two numbers is 81. That means 81 lies in both the numbers, right? Or we can say that 81 is a multiple of both the numbers or factor of both the numbers, okay? Now the question is saying that the sum of the two numbers, that means if I'll write down the sum 81x plus 81y, that is equals to nothing but 1215, right? So what I'll do, I'll just simply take 81 as a common and here I can write x plus y and that is equals to 1215, okay? If I start eliminating it, if I eliminate it with the help of 81 itself, then it will give me x plus y. It will give me x plus y is equals to 15, right? Where I know that x and y are what? They are the digits, not the exact number. So what are the possible numbers we can break this 15? So I can break it in a pair of 6 and 9 and in a pair of 8 and 7 or 7, 8, right? Okay. Now whenever we do have such kind of pairs, we do prefer to select the co-prime factor, right, or co-prime numbers. So this option is eliminated because this is the only co-prime factors we are having. This is the only co-prime factors we are having. Now let's suppose if I also want to find out the numbers as well. If I have to find out the numbers, then what are the possible numbers we are having? So if I'll put, okay, instead of writing it over here, if I have to find out the numbers, so the numbers are 81x. So I'll just simply put either of the value, 81 into 8, it will give me 648 is my first number. And if I want to figure out another number as well, so what I'll do, I'll just simply put the value 7 over here and here 576 is my answer. But the question is saying that what I have to find out? I have to find out the sum of their reciprocals, okay? So what I need to do, I just simply need to find out 1 upon 81x plus 1 upon 81y, right? In this as well, I'll just take 81 as a common number. 1 by 81, 1 by x plus 1 by y, right? Why I am doing it like this? Because here I am having a value of x and y. Okay, let's see. Here if I will solve this particular given term, what I will get? I will get 1 by 81. here I'll take x and y as a LCM, and here I'll get y plus x, right? Now I just simply substitute these values over here. The product of x and y, the product of x and y 1 upon 81, the product of x and y is 8 into 7, and the sum of these numbers is nothing but 15. Now with the help of 3 you can eliminate it, right? With the help of 3 you can eliminate it. Here you will get 5, here you will get 27, right? Yes. So now if you will write, here you are having 5, here what you are having 5, and in the denominator you are having 3 numbers. In the denominators you are having 3 numbers, 5 upon 27 into 56, and this will give you 5 upon 1512. 1512 is your correct answer. Option number A is your correct answer. Option number A is your correct answer. Is it clear? All the questions that we are discussing in today's session are your PYQs, like previous year questions, right? So here what we have to do, we just simply have to figure out the sum of the reciprocals of the number. So instead of using these numbers, we just simply use the sum and the product of a particular digits that we are having, and we got our answer. Clear? Next. Let's move further. The next question says that if x into y denotes HCF of x and y, and x at the rate y denotes LCM of x and y, then the value of this one is, and here you are having your options. What answer we people are getting? Anyone? Just simply analyze the given terms and you will get your answer. Okay. So the question is saying that if you are having this kind of symbol, at that time you need to find out the HCF, right? HCF says that the highest common factor, right? So if I talk about 72 and 84, we know that the HCF is nothing but 12. 12 is my HCF, and we can say that the difference is itself is equals to 12, and sometimes HCF is nothing but the difference in between the terms, right? Okay. Now at the rate shows that we need to find out the LCM. That means here I need to find out the LCM. Now I need to find out the LCM. 12 and 144, and I know that LCM is nothing but least common factor, and that is nothing is 144. Option number A is the correct one. This is a very simple one. Is it clear? This is a very simple one. Next. Okay. So the next question says that a person was standing on a road near a mall. He was 1425 meters away from the mall and able to see the top of the mall from the road in such a way that the top of the tree, which is in between him and the mall, was exactly in the line of sight with the top of the mall. The tree height is 10 meters and it is 30 meters away from him. How tall in meters is the mall? What we need to do? We just simply need to figure out the height of the mall. What we have to do? We just simply have to figure out the height of mall. So how we are going to approach this particular question? This is a very simple one. This question is from the concept of height and distance. Here you are having a mall, a tree and a person, right? A person standing at a distance of 1425 meters away from the mall, and he can easily able to see the top of the mall as well as the bottom of the mall, right? But as he is seeing to the top of the mall, there's a tree which is like in the site of in between the mall and the men, and the height of the tree is given and the distance is also given. Now with the help of this one I need to figure out the height of the mall. Very good, Milind. Let's see. So if I need to draw the diagram, I'll draw it like this. I'm just assuming that this is my mall, right? This is the top of the mall and this is the bottom of the mall. Let's suppose this is men, right? And this is height of the mall and this distance is of 1425 meters, right? But the question is saying that in between this side, here we are having one tree. This is my tree. Tree of height 10 meters and at a distance of 30 meters. Right? Okay. Now here we can just simply able to apply the property of similar triangles over here. I just simply apply the similar triangles property. Similar triangle property. According to this, I can easily be able to say that height upon the base, that is 1425, is nothing but 10 by 30. This 0 and this 0 eliminated, and when I eliminated with the help of this one, here I got 475. That means the height of the mall is nothing but 475 meters. The height of the mall is nothing but 475 meters. Option number A is the correct one. Option number A is the correct one. Is it clear? Right? Next. Let's move further. The question is saying that the sum of the radius of spheres A and B is 14 centimeter. The radius of A be larger than that of B. The difference between area is 102 pi. What is the ratio of volumes of A and B? This is a very simple question, and this question is from the mains paper, SSC mains, SSC CGL mains. Very good, Jaipur, Innocent, Chandrasekhar, very good. But now start solving this particular question. The question is saying that here we are having what? We are having two spheres, right? And the radius of, the sum of the radius of these two spheres is 14 centimeter. And the radius of one sphere is bigger than the other one. The question is also is 112 pi. Now what is the ratio of their volumes? What we need to do? We just simply need to figure out the ratio of their volumes. How we are going to figure out this one? This is a very simple one. If you know the formulas, then you can easily able to answer it. Any one of you in the comment section? Okay, let's start solving it. I'm just assuming that as I know that I am having two spheres, right? I'm just assuming that the radius of A sphere is capital R and the radius of sphere B is small r, right? So according to the question is saying that capital R plus small r is equals to 14. Right? This is what question is trying to say. Okay? The difference between the surface areas is 112 pi. Now, what is the surface area of sphere? Any one of you in the comment section, what is the surface area of sphere? Okay, very good, Jaipur. Afterwards, what is the surface area of sphere? Any one of you in the comment section? What I need to do? Now I need to write down the surface area of sphere. that is pi r square radius square, right? This is what we are having. Now, according to the question, it is saying that 4 pi r square minus 4 pi small r square is nothing but 112 pi, right? So what I'll do, I just simply take 4 pi as a common one. 4 pi, now r square minus small r square. Clear? And this is nothing but 112 pi. So from this one, what I can do, I can just simply eliminate this pi, and with the help of 4, what I will get? I'll get 28 over here, right? Okay. So here I know the property of a square minus b square. That is nothing but a plus b into a minus b into a minus b. I applied the same logic over here, and that is nothing but 28. That is nothing but 28, right? But the question is saying that the value of capital R plus small r, that means the value of this one is nothing but 14. So if I put 14 over here and I compare this value, I got the value of capital R minus small r is nothing but equal to 2. The value that I got over here is equals to 2. But the question is saying that question wants to figure out the volume ratio, or we can say the ratio of volumes. So the volume of sphere, that is nothing but 4 by 3 pi radius cube, right? This is the volume. So if I want to figure out the volume, so this is nothing but 4 by 3 pi capital R cube to the power 4 by 3 small r cube. But here I need the specific values. So if I compare these values, I got to know that the value of capital R is nothing but 8 and the value of small r is nothing but 6, right? If I compare this value, if I add them up together, I got these values, right? So here from I can say that this 4 by 3 and 4 by 3 are eliminated. This pi and this pi is also eliminated. I am only left with r cube to the small r cube. Here the value of capital R is 8 and here the small r is 6. And if I find the value here, what I got? I got 512 and here I got 216, right? Now I need to simplify it, and with the help of, first we will eliminate it with the help of 2, right? So here I got 2, 5, 6 and here what I got? I got 201008, right? Again we can eliminate it with the help of 4, I guess we can eliminate it. Here I got 64 and here I got 27. Do we have this in our options? Yes, option number A is the correct one. Option number A is the correct one. Is it clear? The correct answer over here is your option number A. Very good, Money. Very good, Innocent. Very good, Milan. Right? The correct answer over here is your option number A. Clear? Next. The next question says that if a square plus b square plus c square plus 170 is equals to 2 into 8a plus 5b minus 9c, then the value of square root of 4a plus 8b minus c will be. How we are going to solve this particular question? A very good evening, Vinesh. Again, A. How? I don't think so A is the correct answer. Sure, Jaipur will continue these sessions, I guess, till long time. So I guess eventually gate will automatically will cover in that particular time period. So what answer we people are getting? This is a very simple question. All you need to do is you just simply need to break this particular number and you have to shift these terms over this side. Okay, what answer we people are getting? Okay, let's start solving it. Here what we need the value of a, b and c ultimately, because if I had need to solve this one, I need the values. Clear? Okay. So here I can write a square plus b square plus c square plus 170. I'll shift all these terms to my left hand side. Minus 16a minus 10b plus 18c is equals to 0. Right? I can write it like this. Now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to break this particular term, because if I get the individual terms in the property of a minus b whole square, then I can easily able to get the values, right? So this will become 2a, 2b, 2c. Okay, so accordingly if I'll do, I can write a square plus b square plus c square plus 64 plus 25 plus 81. I'll just simply break this 170 in a part of 364, 25, 81. If I add them up, I'll again get 170. And why I break it like this only, I'll tell you. Minus 16a plus 18c. Now, I know that if I am having a property of a minus b whole square, it is nothing but a square plus b square minus 2ab, right? This is what we are having as our property. Now, I'll just simply try to make these terms in that property only. So here if I'll take a square minus 16a plus 64 together plus b square minus 10b plus 25 plus c square plus 18c plus 81 is equals to 0. Now I can easily able to see the properties over here. I can write this one as a minus 8 whole square plus b minus 5 whole square plus c plus 9 whole square is equals to 0. So if I need to figure out the value of a, b and c from this one, I can easily able to say that a is equals to 8, b is equals to 5 and c is equals to minus 9, right? Now with the help of these value, I can easily able to get the value of that particular term. So here what I need to do, I just need to find out the value of 4a plus 8b minus c. Now I just start substituting the value. 4 into 8 plus 8 into 5 minus 9. Here I got 32 plus 40 plus 9. And this is nothing but square root of 81 and that is nothing but 9. That means our option number C is the correct one. Option number C is the correct one. Is it clear? The correct answer that we got over here is your option number C. All we need to do is we just simply need to figure out the values of A, B and C first, and as we got the values, we just simply substituted in the given term and we got our answer, right? Is it clear? The correct answer that we got over here is your option number C. Let's move further and let's see what we are having as the next question. So the next question says that a bag contains 1 rupee, 50 paisa and 25 paisa coins in the proportion of 5:7:9. If the total amount of the bag is rupees 430, then how many 25 paisa coins are there? And here we are having our options. Again, this is a very simple application of our ratio and proportion. First, what we are having our currencies and their coin ratios, right? From that, try to figure out the value ratio. As you are having the total value over here, just simply compare it and just try to figure out on which multiple we are having it, right? On which multiple we are having this particular ratio. As you will get the multiple, just simply multiply this particular term with the particular multiple and you got your answer. Okay, so what answer we people are getting? Money C, innocent C, Jaipur C. But C is not the correct answer. I guess you people are still answering for the last question. Okay, let's try to figure out. So the question is saying that in a bag I am having three currencies, 1 rupee, 50 paisa and 25 paisa, right? Okay. Now the question is also saying that if I talk about the number of coins, so the ratio that I am having over here is 5 ratio, 7 ratio, 9, right? And question is saying that the total value 430 rupees. So what I'll do first, I'll just simply convert the coins ratio in the terms of value, right? If I'm having 5 coins of 1 rupee each, that means I'm having 5 rupees, right, in total. If I'm having 7 coins of 50 paisa each, that means I'm having 3.50 paisa, 3 rupees and 50 paisa in total. If I am having 9 coins of 25 paisa each, that means I am having 2 rupees and 25 paisa, right? That means in total how much amount I am having? 532, that means 10.75. I am having 10 rupees and 75 paisa in total according to this particular ratio. But as per question is saying that I am not having 10 rupees 75 paisa. I am having total 430 rupees. I am having total 430 rupees. That means it is present on the multiple of 40, right? It is present on the multiple of 40. If this term is present on the multiple of 40, that means the whole ratio is present on the multiple of 40 only. And what we need to do, we just simply need to figure out how many 25 paisa coins are there. That means this value is present. This value is also present on the multiple of 40 and here we got our answer as 360 coins. We are having 360 coins. Option number B is the correct one. Option number B is the correct one. Thank you so much, Mani. Right? So the correct answer over here is your option number B. The correct answer over here is your option number B. Clear? Let's move further and let's see what is the next question. Okay. The question is saying that the numbers are related in the same way as the numbers are following set. So here the one set is given and there's some relation in between these numbers. First, what we need to do, we just simply need to figure out the relation or the pattern which is hidden over here, and we need to check the same relation or the same pattern in the given options. Okay, I guess there's some lag from my side. Now I'm getting the answer of previous question. This is a very simple one. If I see this particular set, I got to know that here, I know that the 5 square is nothing but 25, right? And the 7 square is nothing but 49. And if I subtract them together, I'll get 24, which is the middle number, right? Which is the middle number which is given in this particular set. Now I just simply check the same property with the given options and I'll simply able to get my answers. I'll go along with the options. So option number A, that is 8 square. 8 square is nothing but 64 and the 12 square is nothing but 144. And if I subtract them up, I'll get 80 as my answer, which is given in this one. That means option number A is the correct answer. Option number A is the correct answer. There's no requirement to check, or there's no need to check the rest options. We got our answer, right? Option number A is the correct one. Next. Okay, this one is a very good question. The question is saying that this question is from the concept of coding, decoding, and the question is saying if master is coded as this one, if master is coded as this one and Govind is coded as this one, right? Then how will backspace be coded in that same language or in this same pattern? Very good, Jaipur, Innocent and Laddu, very good. Very good evening, Jamil. Very good, Mani. Now try to figure out the answer of this particular question. Just try to figure out what pattern we are having over here and apply the same logic or the same pattern with the word backspace and tell me what answer you people are getting. Okay, let's start solving this one. So the question is saying that here I am having a word master. Right? I am not writing this clue over here. Okay. So if I want to write down the associated number as well, I can write 13, 1, 19, 20, 5 and 18. Now I'm just trying to connect all these numbers with the help of this number, right? Okay. As I see 26 over here, I got to know that this is nothing but this is the double of this particular number, right? Here I am having 1, okay. But as I see 38 over here, again I got to know that if I multiply 19 by 2, again I'll get 38, okay. Here I am having 40, again I need to multiply it by 2. Here I am having 25 and if I multiply this by 2, I'll get 36. And if I am having 25, that means I am squaring the vowels, and what I am doing, I am just multiplying the consonant with the help of 2 and ultimately I got my answer. Here 26, 1, 38, 40, 25, 36. This is the logic that we are having in this particular question. We are having this particular logic in this particular question. Very good, Laddu. Let's see whether we got the correct logic or not. Let's check the same thing with the word Govind. Right? So the associated numbers of these particular alphabets are 7, 15, 22, 9, 14, 4. Right? Into 2. 14, square of this one, 225, double, that means 44, 9 square, 81, into 2, that is nothing but 28, into 2, that is 8. Do we have the same term? 14, 225, 44, 81, 288. Yes. So we just simply apply the same logic with the word backspace. So here we are having 2, 1, 3, Kings 11 Punjab, 19, 16, 1, 3, 5. What we need to do, we just simply need to find out the square of the vowels, and apart from that, whatever consonants we are having, we need to multiply it by 2. So here I got 4 square 1, 6, 416. 416. Option number C is the correct one. Option number C is the correct one. Very good, Milind. Very good, Shrikant. Very good, Mani. Right? Here, 22, 38, 32, 1, 6 and 25. This will be my answer. Right? This is my correct logic that we need to apply over here. Next. The next question is from the concept of syllogisms, and the question is saying that two statements are given followed by two conclusions numbered 1 and 2. Assuming the statements to be true even if they seem to be variants from the commonly known facts, decide which of the conclusions logically follow or follows from the statements. So here you are having two statements, and on the basis of that you need to check your two conclusions, and accordingly let me know what answer you people are getting. First, what you need to do, you just simply need to draw the common or the basic diagram with the help of statements, and accordingly you need to check your conclusions. Very good, Shrikant. Let's see how you are getting option number B. Okay, let's see. Whenever we do have all and no, that means they are specifically talking about the whole thing. All and no are the universal word, where some and some not are like talking about some particular things, right? So first we will draw the basic diagram. So the question is saying that some mirrors are combs. Some mirrors are combs. Some mirrors are combs, right? Okay. The next statement is saying that some combs are stools. Okay, right? Now on the basis of this, what I need to do, I just simply need to go through my conclusions, right? I just simply need to go through my conclusions. Very good, Milind. Very good, Ajay. Let's see. Let's see, right? Okay. So the first conclusion says that all stools are either mirrors or combs, okay? We can say that this part of stool which is common with comb, we can only sure about this part is common with comb, but we are not sure about that whether this part is common with mirror or not. Similarly, we are not sure about the rest part of stools, whether it is like comb or mirror. So in this one, we are not sure, we can't say anything. If we can't say anything, and here if we check the conclusion as well, there's no like combination of complementary pair. So we just simply eliminate this option and this option, right? Now out of 4, we are only left with 2 options. The second one, some stools are combs. Yes, we can see this common part. That means this conclusion is true. If this conclusion is true, that means option number A is the correct one, and option number D is also eliminated. The correct answer over here is your option number A. Very good, Milind, Ajay and Mani. Is it clear? The correct answer over here is your option number A. Next one. The next is again from the same concept of syllogisms. Again, you are having 2 statements, but this time you need to check your 3 conclusions, whether they are true or not. So again, you need to follow the same procedure. First, you need to draw the basic diagram, and accordingly what you need to do, you just simply need to go through your conclusions. So what answer you people are getting in this one? Okay, let's start drawing the basic diagram. The statement is saying that all knives are instruments, some cutters are knives. Okay, so all knives are instrument. Okay, and the question is saying that some cutters are knife. This is my basic diagram. Now, on the basis of this, I need to check my conclusion. First, some cutters are instrument. Yes, we do have this common part with knives, and the whole part of knives belongs to instrument. That means this one is true. If this one is true, this option is eliminated, this option is eliminated, and this option is also eliminated. Why? Because it is saying that only conclusion second, only conclusion third. If you want to check, you can check the rest options as well. All knives are cutter? No, we can't say, we are not sure about it because we are only sure about this common part, but about the rest part we can't say anything. And whenever we are having this kind of word, that means we are talking about the universal thing or the complete thing. Next, third conclusion. Some knives are not instrument. No, this is completely false. Why? Because the whole part of knives belongs to instrument, so we can't say this one is a true, or in the can't say condition, this is a completely false statement. So option number D is the correct one. Option number D is the correct one. Very good, Shrikant, Milind, Ajay, Shashank, Mani, very good. Right? Next. The next question says that B does not have a sister. A is the sister-in-law of B. D is the only brother of B, while B is unmarried. F is the father-in-law of D. K is the wife of F. How is K related to A? This is a very simple question from the concept of blood relation. All we need to do is we just simply need to draw the generation tree first, and accordingly we need to answer. So what answer we people are getting? Yes, Jaipur, I am from Rajasthan only. But what answer you people are getting in this one? It's a very simple one. Okay, let's start drawing it. The question is saying that B doesn't have a sister. Okay, that means there are chances that B is having any brother. A is sister-in-law of B. A is sister-in-law. Sister-in-law, that means female. It is somewhere connected with someone. And through that particular person, if this is a female, that means we need a male over here. And through this B is connected with this one. Sorry. Right? Through this, we are having a relation in between A and B. Now, D is the only brother of B. That means this place is occupied by D. Next. While B is unmarried, okay, F is a father-in-law of D. Father-in-law, that means again it is connected through someone. So here we are having D. Sorry, we are having F, not D. We are having F over here. F is a father-in-law of D. Now K is the wife of F. That means here we are having K, right? Now how is K related to A? K is nothing but K is the mother of A. Option number D is the correct one. This is a very simple one. Option number D is the correct one. D is the mother of K. Shashank, the correct answer over here is your option number D. Mother, it's not mother-in-law. Right? Very good, Milind. Very good, Jaipur. Right? The correct answer over here is your option number D. Okay, with this one, let's end the session over here only. We'll again meet on the 2nd February at the same time from 5 to 6 p.m. Till then, keep smiling, stay safe, bye-bye, and thank you so much for watching this video.